Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Thank you very much for joining us again, and we are on street vlogging, and we are also responding to the issue in the homeland, the issue with the sit at home, and we are here to also dabble into it again, and because we are here also to offer solution. Why these things should be dealt with. We have already appealed to those that are involved in this to tamper mercy on the people. Tamper mercy to Ndibanye, Kamel Ndibanye Bele. But we also know that there is also a solution to these problems. And the solution is for the government to rise and do the needful. Yes, that's what we are going to be discussing. And please like this video, please share, and also subscribe to this channel. I am so Kodili-nye. So let us dabble on it. It was a sad event for the past 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, this October. You saw what has been happening on 21st and 22nd of October 2024. The whole land was like held in hostage. People were, there was so much fear everywhere. Shops closed, businesses closed, schools closed down, and some people were asking what was the problem. There was issue with people threatening that nobody should be coming out. You should shut this thing until Nnamdi Kanu is released. For those that don't know Nnamdi Kanu is an activist fighting for the survival or revitalization of Biafra, or fighting for justice, not just because he's fighting not just for the eastern area, but he's also fighting for justice for other people that have been marginalized. If you know Nigeria, Nigeria is a country litany of injustice and marginalization and complete wickedness. So he was actually kidnapped from Kenya, abducted from Kenya, allegedly abducted from Kenya and brought into Nigeria. Since that time, almost going to 3 or 4 years now, he's been held in illegal detention. So they don't want to pass, do the needful, do on the court. They keep on delaying, arresting his judgments and all those things, because Nigerian courts will not be able to deal with the case. So instead, the government deployed delayed titles holding him, and since that time, this has cost Nigeria a lot of money, cost a lot of life, and a lot of things. So there are some people that think that they have to close the whole of the Anibo, Eastern Nigeria, so that by doing that, the government will now see and release him. On their own opinion, they think that this is a way to get him out. So when they were fomenting these things, some of them that were, I happen to be talking about it, that is better, that blah, blah, blah. So I want them what will happen. And what you are seeing now, that's what will come up. I said to them, once it's not the state government that is holding this man, that doing this thing in this place is like destroy your own home because you have a fight with somebody outside. Somebody upsetted you so much, and you come home and begin to destroy your own house. That it doesn't show wisdom, it doesn't show the capacity to deal with issues. Some of them were saying, oh, you don't know what you are doing, blah, blah, blah. That once they start doing it, the state government will start losing revenue, even the federal government, blah, blah, blah. So I now ask them one question: what revenue is the state government going to lose? Because to my knowledge, those that are paying tax to the government, whether you work or not, the tax has been calculated that 1 year you are paying this. Think about those Okada riders, all those keke distance. They pay government every month. There's amount they pay government, and there's whether they go to work. If they decide to stay at home, that's their own problem. So I said that there's no. What you do is that you cause devastation, you cause insecurity, you cause depopulation, you cause all sorts of problem, and these things are what will happen if you continue on this. That investors will run away. At the end of the day, our place will be turned into a desolate land, a desert. And once your enemy find out that what you are doing is not affecting them, they will be encouraging you. That's why they've been encouraging them to continue and also laughing at their foolishness. Some of them even said, oh, ndi Igbo mazikwa ihe na ha chere na ndi Igbo bụ ndị maala ife na ha maro na ndị a enwe uche. So that if they can actually be doing this, so know that they have find a way that they will be using in future for them. So that's exactly, and that's the history. So what am I talking about? Professor Charles Gov.Soludo, since he came into power, said that he will end up blah blah blah, and he spoke big grammar, big this thing. And the people were thinking that he has something on board to deal with the whole issue. So when he was making all those promises, so what I keep on saying to the people, this man, if he is going to say all those things, he must do this and do that before. But unknown to the people, he didn't do any of those things. So he was just making it talking about these things. So he completely failed, because when people were listening and they think that he has something for them and they came out as usual, a lot of people were injured. Some people even some people were mesmerized, properties was damaged, and since that time the fear has engulfed the whole place. So, and recently the governor, after 2 years of inactivity, came back again and said, the markets has to be open, blah blah blah, people have to open themselves, blah blah blah, that I am going to provide security. He's not saying that he has provided security, because people don't understand what he was talking. He said, I will. Remember, he's been in power for over 2 years and a half, but he's still saying, I will. So people were not taking him serious. So the thing continued, and those people that are doing this thing saw that he has nothing to offer, that even he's actually destroying his credibility. What they did is that they said, okay, the next week we are going to do the sit at home Monday and Tuesday, to call his bluff and show him that he has nothing in his cupboard. And that's exactly what happened. And it was so shameful that 2 days, no market, no business, nothing. Everywhere was shut down. Even in on that Tuesday, in a place called Opoko, part of Greater Onitsha, those people were basically moving around freely on the street. They were even videoing themselves, talking, anybody will come out, this thing will happen, this will happen, showing that the government has absolutely lost control. I know that security is one of the weakest point of Soludo. I also know that the environment is part of it, and that's why we've been hammering here that Soludo need to, first of all, offer security to the people. And we talked about these things, and we keep on hammering this channel that if you want the economy of this state to grow, he must provide security. Once there is security, you see all the big hitters, they will come and invest in the states. Not only that, you see big functions that are not happening anymore in the states start happening again. Why do you think a lot of these big hitters are having their big this thing in Lagos and Abuja, in many other places, even in Asaba? It's just because they think that the government is not really providing security, and that's a perception. The perception is very important. There is negative perception that the state is not secure, and the governor himself is showing it, because when he's moving on the street, you can see he goes about with over 100 or 200 security personnel. So showing you that he himself is not even safe. He himself think he's not safe. So that's why he need to come up with this solution we are offering here. We keep on hammering it and hammering it and hammering it. He need to provide security. And some people are talking, oh, is it not federal government this thing? If you wait for federal government, what is federal government doing in the whole of Nigeria? Not really, they are not doing anything, because police is not arm of the federal government. Are they performing? Not at all, because the policing system in Nigeria is not going to work, because security is local and crime is also local. So if the police are being controlled from Abuja, don't expect it to give you security in Anambra State. So now, but he has the opportunity of having vigilantes, having the communities, having the people. So what he need to do is very, very simple. To end this thing, we have said it over and over again. He need to deploy technology, CCTV camera. He need also to have control rooms where all the streets will be monitored, all the houses has to be monitored. He can also partner with the people. And how will he partner with the people? Every house or every layout will have to invest in security. The government will now support them. How do government support them? They have to look at the number of roads in that area and know the security that need to be there. Even if it's every 3 roads, every road has to have 3 security personnel. They have to invest in that. If it's 5, they have to invest in that. So now, by so doing, this thing will help to curb the problem. So if you warrant them borrowing money that will be repaid in 5 years or 6 years, he should go as soon as possible and borrow money. So what he need to do, he has been employing a lot of teachers, a lot of doctors, a lot of pharmacists, a lot of nurses, 8,000 teachers employed. Security is also a job creating industry, and it's also an industry. So the government should close its eyes and provide security by even employing 10,000 security. Think about that. So you flood the whole street with the security. So people saw the security moving, not checkpoint. I'm not talking about checkpoint. Checkpoint is a chaotic way of maintaining security, because most of these checkpoints, they are not doing anything. They are just there exploiting the people, taking bribes and all those things. What you need to do, make those security mobile, give them necessary tools. Those that will be monitoring all the roads will be somewhere monitoring all the roads. It will be a close security operation, that every road, even flies going on every road, are monitored. So now in every locality, people that are living there, they have to have a way of checking the people. People that are living there has to be, the data on everybody has to be collected. So now government will also bring money. The money you need to bring is the money for information. Those that are doing this, if you have information about those that are doing this, the government will give you 1 million naira or 2 million naira or 3 million naira, depending on. So by so doing, there will be information given, and the government will now, after doing all those things, now the markets and every other thing will be opened. So, and why the Soludo government need to do this is this. Those that are carrying all those you saw the other time, you saw many times. Remember, after enforcing these things, what do they do with those on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and other things? What I'm saying is really, really, just listen to me. When kidnapping all those kids, who do you think are doing all those things? After enforcing this sit at home, their guns are not silent. Their guns is working somewhere. So what I'm saying is that Soludo should make hay while the sun shines. It should not destroy all that is working, because only the living will enjoy the roads he's building, the infrastructure. So he need to secure people. Look at how our people are suffering. They are just helpless. There is nobody on their side. The government is just talking. No, nothing on the ground. Somebody was even going on the road. He didn't even see a single security people moving around the road. That's how bad it is. So that's how bad it is. And even those that were used to be in the checkpoint, all of them run away, because why they can't stay in the checkpoint is that they think that nobody is bringing any nobody going around, so they are not going to make money, because they are just there to collect money. They are not there to safeguard anybody. They are not doing anything. So Soludo must rise to this occasion, because this is destroying his reputation. It's making his government to look like they are not serious, because he can see how he failed woefully. He shouldn't allow himself to fail like this. And as an economist, he knows the importance of security. Once a place is secure, massive investors will flood in there. Nightlife will increase. So when we are talking the other day, we talked about putting street lights, also encouraging or making it law that each house must have 4 solar lights, so that you don't have any dark corners or blind spots in the states or in the cities. Everywhere will be brightened up in the night. So this will also help to check insecurity. We also talk about removing all those illegal structures, unregistered quarters and all those things, and looking into the transport system, because those people riding keke and okada and transport in your state, who are they? Do you have a data who are doing all those things? Because transport is one of security areas in any society, where if you don't take care of it, he will take care of himself. There will be insecurity. So I don't know why security of life and property are not important to Nigerian politicians. Not just Soludo, but many of them don't think that people need security, but they themselves protect themselves. So supposing he do the same thing to the people, giving them so much security, the number that he's going about with, will the state not be secure? So Soludo, we all love you to perform. People want you to perform, but people are saying that you are not doing well in security. So anybody that is saying it, they are not your political opponent only saying that, but people love you to succeed. They want you to succeed. That's why they are saying that. So, and you can succeed. If I were to be the governor, 6 months, this thing is done. It's not a rocket science. It's not difficult to implement. It's not difficult to change. Anambra is not difficult to secure, because it's one of the smallest states. All these cities in Anambra, Onitsha, Nnewi, Awka can be secured, security covered everywhere. Each houses, you are seeing it in the real time. So it's very important for him to rise. The time of sleeping is gone. The time of grammar is gone. Now is the time to redeem yourself from this failure. It's a massive failure, because if you can't guarantee security of life, if any Dick and Harry or even any person will just come in and just say something, if somebody will just say, oh, I want this street to be shut, it shows that the government is not there. There is no government. With the war chest of the government, they should be able to bring security to the people. They should be able to make the place a livable and a prosperous homeland. Remember what you promised, that you will make Anambra a livable and a prosperous homeland. How can you do that without offering security to the people? Security of life is very, very important, and security is part of industry. In every country that is developing economically, check what the contribution of security industry is bringing there. You can see that they invest a lot in security. So not the archaic type of having roadblocks everywhere, you mounting roadblocks everywhere, people will not be moving around. No, that's a archaic one. Security is about intelligence, about confidence, about using modern facilities, technology to cope in security. Security should be number one at the moment, because without that, I bet you people will be moving to Asaba, moving to other places, and there will be a massive depopulation and disinvestment in the state. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. I want to know your opinion. What do you think about this? Do you think what we are talking here is making sense? Please, I want you to share your own opinion, and by sharing this opinion, it will help us to grow. Thank you very much, and we will continue talking, and God bless you. Have a wonderful time. Our homeland must be the best. Our homeland must rise again from this ashes of destruction and lawlessness and instability. So see you. Thank you, and God bless you. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Bye.